welcome to yet another super celebrity interview over here at Startup Frat. I'm going to introduce you to somebody very, very special, Mr. Chandran, our super celebrity red carpet of the month, is basically a 70 plus year old veteran, and he has been in self taking care of his health for a really long time. And after coming into Startup Frat, he got into a mission of taking his knowledge far and wide and helping people get off synthetic pharmaceuticals. Now you're going to be hearing his story, where you're going to be finding out that his history is a long one, and he has been on this mission for a really long time. And uh, what all he has done to help his prospects and his clients get off synthetic medicines, and what are the modalities that he follows, and what is his mission. We're all going to learn that. He has been able to go online successfully, and he is currently making lakhs of rupees with his online consultation. If you're going to be very, very involved in the live stream today, then we are going to be offering you a few free slots of his consultation. So, with that, let us quickly go and welcome Mr. Chandran over here. Welcome,
Thank you.
welcome, welcome, Chandran sir. How are you doing?
I'm very fine, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
All
Thank
right,
you.
amazing. Okay, super cool to have you over here. Just real quick, I think our live stream direct to Facebook is kind of broken, so some of our clients may not be able, some of our members may not be able to um, may not be seeing this live. Let me just quickly send a notification to them, and let me just write something out to them so that they can join us. And yes, okay,
Yes, sir.
let us continue. All right,
Yeah. Yes, sir.
so quickly, let us talk about what has been your origin story, and what has been your journey so far into healthcare. How did you get into it, and uh, how did it all start? Let's start with that. So, how did you get started in healthcare, and
Yeah.
are you a healthcare professional? What has been your credentials, your qualifications, and then how did it all start?
It was actually, I was a third year student of engineering. That is the time, I got, sick and I got a bronchitis and I had to go to doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And doctor told me, you
Mm-hmm.
have an incurable disease. You have
Oh
to
my God.
take so much of medicines, antibiotics. He showed me all these things you have to take. I asked him, what is this? He told me, you
Mm-hmm.
will never, be healthy in future. And
Wow.
that made me upset like anything. I didn't sleep that night. I remember morning, my roommate woke me up and told me, why are you so much upset?
Hmm.
And he took me to the ground, made me do all, push up, pull up, running, all these things he made me do.
Mm-hmm.
And this didn't stop for 15 days. And after 15 days, I was more energetic than before. So
Wow.
that, yeah, that made me, think, this profession, the
Yes.
medical
Yes.
industry
Yes.
is really fooling. And that made me change my thinking about health. Totally, I have followed a different approach to health. Whatever sickness, I am not going to budge. I will do it myself. That kind of decision I have made on that day.
Wow.
Thank you.
That is amazing. Okay, so then what happened? So basically, you personally suffered from chronic bronchitis, and you had sleep and gut issues also, you said, and you have
Yeah.
been able to treat yourself or cure yourself out of all these problems single-handedly by studying your own your own body and your physiology. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Afterwards, also around, when I took up a job in Ahmedabad, again, disease has struck me several times. Every time when I went to doctor, they gave me medicines, and within 15 days, again, disease comes, I always went back and asked him, why I am getting disease again? What did you
Hmm.
do?
Hmm.
And every time they say this disease will continue. Same thing happened 5 times. Afterwards, also, every time I recovered myself only by
Oh.
only without
Hmm.
medicines.
Hmm.
And naturally, I got it rid of it, and that gave me even more confidence. And I was, helping others, started helping others from that time onwards.
All right. So you started helping people at that point. Okay. So let us quickly go into how were you able to do it? Because when you start helping people, like different people come with different problems, right? Everybody has a different problem. So how are you able to help a lot of people? Are all of them bronchitis guys, or like what was it that helped you to do it?
Yeah. What I did was the second time when bronchitis struck, it wasn't going only. It
Mm-hmm.
took, months together. I was waiting 1 month, 2 months, more than 3 months. It didn't go. I was just keeping it hold only, and
Hmm.
I was waiting for some method. And
Hmm.
finally, I found that homeopathy can cure, and I learned how to get rid of disease through homeopathy. I learned all the basics, lot of books I read, and finally, my disease, second time bronchitis, I cured with homeopathy. And I was really excited at that time because I myself found the medicine. Because,
Hmm.
homeopathy works totally different from allopathy. Not,
Hmm.
one
Hmm.
symptom, one medicine in allopathy. Whereas homeopathy, several symptoms, we have to
Hmm.
find one medicine. That is
Hmm.
totally mathematics and very difficult. I
Okay.
learned that, and I got out of the disease. I was even more excited, and I started treating people because of that.
Okay. Wow. So you
That is,
have actually you are into homeopathy, and
yeah,
that is one of the things that has been helping you, I guess.
yeah. And again, what happened is, again this repeatedly came. I don't know why this bronchitis only was coming again and again, because this, we have seen, no, COVID times, this
Hmm.
kind of cold is the one, creates more problem than any other disease. So second time I got it after a, decade. At that
Hmm.
time also,
Hmm.
I had to treat differently. I
Yeah.
followed the Ayurveda and
Hmm.
got rid of it. Like that, every time same thing comes, I treat different method. Like that, I become, different, therapies. I become expert in that. So I become more and more confident, and I was able to help.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that is super cool. Well, thank you for that. So, apart from homeopathy, what is like a core secret that you use in order to treat people or help people? Are there any other core secrets?
Yeah, then finally I found that,
Mm-hmm.
get we move away from nature, because
Mm-hmm.
from naturally people were living in jungle like that.
Mm-hmm.
And when they came to city for
Mm-hmm.
civilization,
Mm-hmm.
they moved far away from nature. This
Okay.
only created all the diseases. So I found, we have to reconnect. So I found a formula, that is, first is remove the toxin from the
Okay.
body, detoxification.
Okay.
Second, the
Mm.
leaky gut. This prevents nutrition entering the body. So rectify the leaky gut. And finally, metabolic resistant exercise that gives energy and nutrition to the body and prevents, disease by immunity and etc. All these things. So all the three connects us back to nature. So the secret is connecting back to nature. That's what I thought.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool. And you've
Yeah.
figured out all the different methodologies for different problems, I guess, right? For when people come to you with different problems, are these like different, you have different ways of doing it, or is it just one single program through which you can get benefit for people?
Yeah, initially I listen to them, actually, listen completely what they are telling. Then I note down. If they have several diseases, then I make a strategy, which one to attack first, like that. And I won't tell them, but then I tell them this is how you have to go about, and then they will do it actually. And after that, they give a feedback. They become, so excited. They call me back and tell that they are feeling better, like that. So that gives me encouragement. This is how it went all in the beginning. And it works in the same way only now. I don't have to worry about what disease is.
Hmm.
Every disease is reversible. Every pain is reversible. And every disorder is reversible. Like that,
Wow.
we can easily get rid of it without any background in, medical science even, because medical science is the one is actually helping, but medical industry is
Hmm.
doing opposite and creating a disease. So these things don't go together even. And medical science, the reporter, actually the Richard Smith is the one of the editor of a big magazine, big journal, medical journal. He says that people who go for free medical checkup die 20 years early, is survey.
Wow.
So that gives us,
Why
even
is that?
really
Why
the
is the checkup causing the demise, early demise?
because they are more nervous and go to take advice and land up with medicines, allopathic medicines, and that creates a disease. Medicines create disease, and they die early, 20 years early.
Wow. All right. So, what is the name of your program? What is it called?
Uh, so actually, wellness within is what I say. I usually tell that.
Wellness within program.
Wellness
All
within
right.
program.
And typically, your clients are like early age group,
Yeah,
young age group, or is there the advanced age group, or what is it? What is it?
yeah, usually the person I have seen that people who are having lesser diseases,
Mm-hmm.
they are more likely to, want to start immediately because they want to get rid of it immediately. Though person is having several,
Hmm.
they take more time to decide. And some are, even with more diseases, people have come to me and they found a real, reversal. And I know we cannot judge everyone, but majority of the cases we can easily tell.
And is there any? Do you feel is there any barrier, client barrier? Like they say, okay, this probably may not work for me, or are there any obstacles, questions, or barriers that you have to overcome in order to get them into the journey?
Actually, sometimes people they think it's actually the money what is to be spent is more
Mm-hmm.
because they do not actually calculate what they are losing now.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't take reversal procedure, they
Hmm.
are going to lose and they will land into a stage of autoimmune disease. They do not know that. So the body, more they take toxins, body attacks itself. That is what is the danger
Oh,
waiting for them.
okay.
But yeah. So they have to take, immediate relief only. And they have to have only natural medicines only. Allopathic does not cure any disease.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So people who have either autoimmune or chronic disease, what is like a timeline at which they can expect some reversal or some?
Yeah, if it is just started,
Hmm.
they started having symptoms,
Hmm.
something like, they started having Alzheimer's or even cancer or any small tumor, they have to take action. If it is going, years, maybe 5 years, 10 years, then
Hmm.
it is going to be difficult and they will be forced to get into this chemotherapy. Once chemotherapy is done, then there is no chance of, saving the life at all. So they should know all the things as such, where to stop and where to get reversal. All these things they should know actually. But usually they don't know and they get into a trap.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Chandran sir. Our streaming directly to Facebook group was somehow interrupted because of the changing settings in with Facebook. But there are some comments that are coming in onto social media directly. I'm unable to show them over here on screen. However, I can see a lot of people are watching on the different channels. It's not showing up on the screen. But if you're watching and if you would like a free consultation with Chandran sir regarding any health issue that you have, or with any health issue that anybody that you know that can be helped, he has offered us a few slots of his time entirely for free. And you can just go ahead and grab these slots at startupfrat.club/Chandran. And you can see this link being displayed on the screen. I'll just quickly show you how it looks on your computer also. So let me just quickly get that particular screen on the screen share. And when you hit that link, which is startupfrat.club/Chandran, which is startupfrat.club/Chandran, you'll see he's got some slots available tomorrow. I think Sunday is already booked out, but some Saturday slots are available. If you can grab it right now, I would highly recommend you do that. Otherwise, with these celeb interviews, the calendars get blocked out pretty fast. All right. So real quick, Chandran sir, now you have studied homeopathy, but you're not a homeopathic doctor, right? Is that right?
Yeah, exactly. I did not study as such, and
Okay.
this I because I somebody told me homeopathy cures many
Hmm.
diseases. That
Yes.
motivated me to read the books only. I have hundreds of books on that, and I read very deep also. And
Yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah.
know a lot of people who have done a lot of good self study on homeopathy. So now, when you give these treatments to people, are there like any side effects or anything like that, or have people come back saying I didn't get the benefit? How does it work, etc.?
All of them, everyone has got some benefits actually. There is nobody, never
Hmm.
said that, I didn't have. They have minimum starts with 60, 70%
Wow.
recovery. Yeah, minimum
Wow.
itself. And majority of them, they find it comfortable, and they really say, they are feeling very, energetic, better, and their problem gone. Like that only they give the example. And one doctor also came, doctor's wife as such.
Hmm.
She came, and I think perhaps she may be coming or watching this, or I do not know. But
Hmm.
she said, she had, more than 70% there is recovery like that. And majority of them are finding it, comfortable. That pain has disappeared, and
Hmm.
whatever problem they were facing is not there. And they really, they are confident to handle in future also.
That is amazing. Awesome. Again, just for everybody's knowledge, Mr. Chandran really gives a lot of his advice entirely for free with no consideration. That is not his main motivation. However, utilizing our launch program at Startup Frat, he has been able to generate 1.5 lakh rupees in sales. That's a lot of people want to go long term with him. And then definitely that is a paid engagement if you really want to just go long term with him. However, at this point, if you're watching this live stream, then you can just grab him for a free consultation at startupfrat.club/Chandran. And with that, I'll just go to my next question. So, Chandran sir, what do you think is like the future of the industry? Because uh, allopathic science is also hyper scientific science with lots of money being spent in research and things like cancer research and all that, newer and newer inventions, newer and newer investigation techniques. And then you're advocating that people actually go back to their roots and go back to their metabolic roots. So what do you think the future is going to hold? Are there going to be more people who are going to be coming down to your point of view? Or because medical science, I belong to the medical science industry, billions of dollars are pumped in doing more research, and a lot of it is very successful as well. So what do you think is going to be the future of the industry, not only for the
Yeah,
patients but also for the actual health practitioners? If somebody wants to get into the healthcare side of the business, which way should they go according to you?
exactly. Actually, now the medical, the drug industry actually stopped research on allopathic medicines. The reason is because one medicine without side effect, that is minimum side effect, they have to spend 16,000 crores, and that
Wow.
money spent doesn't recover, because of which research is stopped for the time being. And during Corona period, they got, wisdom. That wisdom is India, which is having poor healthcare, is able to get only 10% of the deaths in US. US has got the most highly, high quality, world class, healthcare. They
Yeah.
had 10 times that of India. So entire world questioned this so-called world class, what is it doing? why all are dying there? Whereas India doesn't have anything, why everyone is intact? So that opened their eyes. Now the drug industry has to go for onco-medicines for cancer. Means cancer, they are using nutraceutical medicine now.
Yes.
So they open the eyes actually. And India has become, it's showcase now for health. When they say they look for
India is
India,
going to
what
be the
India is
healthcare
doing.
capital of the world. That is for
Yeah,
sure.
like that.
That is for sure.
Yeah. And many doctors in India also, they are all, more than 30% are on the reversal mode only. They think, their business will be going down unless they learn homeopathy, Ayurveda and all, their business will go and they go for reversal only. Openly they advocate. And remaining,
Okay.
50, 60%, still in the same line. But entire thing, thinking has changed for the public. And 30% of the people are only natural now. They want to somehow get into natural and get rid of their disease. That is the trend at present.
Can you tell me something about leaky gut that you initially mentioned as one of your three secrets? Can you tell me something about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, what happens is our gut is the main area. The health is actually, is we get it if we
Hmm.
have a very good gut
Hmm.
only.
Hmm.
Right from everywhere, it certain thing is happening there. All the things should be happening as it is naturally.
Hmm.
If any interference with the toxin medicines,
Hmm.
then entire thing gets upset and the fellow slowly moves into irreversible mode, irreversible level he reaches there. So what is needed is the, of course, the symptom only tells us there is a disease, but
Hmm.
treatment should not be on symptoms. It should be on the whole body. That should be the approach. Anybody goes with toxin, they are in danger, and they will once they go into irreversible mode, nobody can save them. These doctors also can't save them. That is the problem they are facing. And you ask me leaky gut. Leaky gut is actually getting the nutrition is not reaching the body for them because the nutrition has to come from food only, not from medicines. Pharma industry making medicine that doesn't, body doesn't accept it naturally from the plant stuff has to come through food only. It has to reach the body, then only body works actually. So leaky gut is allowing the nutrition to enter the body and bloodstream and reach the cells. That happens when we do metabolic resistant exercise also along with nutrition. So combining this makes them quick recovery. So that is the secret where the leaky gut is performing.
What is metabolic resistant exercise?
The actually the gym what it does is it is only too many kind of exercise doing working number of hours only, and it doesn't really provide the kind of exercise required for the muscles and bones actually. We have 220 bones and 650 muscles.
Mm-hmm.
All should be exercised, the adequate quantity. And it requires only 15 minutes only the exercise required. They spend hours together and lot of money. This 15-minute exercise anybody can do anywhere without spending money.
And this
This
will
is
involve all the muscles and all the bones.
all the muscles we can easily do it. It has been done, research is done, and it can be anybody can do it, and even we would not know we are doing exercise, that kind of thing. Easily we can do into 3 stages and complete the exercise in no time.
That is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, really.
Okay, I guess
Yeah.
I am going to definitely connect with you and just learn about this. I learned somewhere else also there is somebody who's like the youngest, whatever you call it, like the metabolically the youngest person or the least aging person, and he also does some exercise which he says I exercise every muscle of the body. So
Yeah.
that's how he's, and of course his diet and all is very nice and everything. So I guess I've seen this once before, now I'm hearing it with you. So I guess I'm definitely going to get in touch with you over this. Okay, this is amazing. All right, so awesome. So can you let me know some of the case studies like that you have been able to help? Because I want the audience to know if they have these problems, then you definitely already have case studies, so you already specialize in that. So what are some of the case studies, some of the conditions that people are facing when they came to you, that you have been able to help them?
Yeah, in many cases, over any case, if I see there, I ask them about sleep and constipation also. And other than the disease and what medicine they are taking, I ask them sleep and their gut. I ask them specifically, and majority of the cases are stuck upon both the things actually.
Okay.
The gut is in trouble, and also
So
sleep
what are
is
some
not
of
there.
the actual diseases that people have come to you with and you've been able to help them through
Yeah,
the gut and
majority of them are having BP and diabetes only. Majority of them.
okay,
In
VP and
addition to
diabetes.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
In addition to that, they have something like the thyroid issue or a kidney issue or a
Okay.
liver issue, liver problem or
Okay.
gallbladder, this kind
Okay.
of thing.
All
And
right.
what you have to do, what I see is lifestyle is the one which is created the problem that I make
Okay.
them understand.
All right.
And the lifestyle means main thing is the diet there, diet coming in there. And
All right.
yeah, so I have to attack first correcting the diet, and I give them the formula completely along with the sap, provide them sample how to cook also. I have to guide them because they have never used it, so I
Okay.
guide them also. And I become literally, I become a cook to create tasty dishes out of the nutritious things. So I think we have to go deep into everything, and then only people will really appreciate. They are not only recovering, they are enjoying it to recover from the disease. That's what I really found.
Okay, that is amazing. Just real quick, I just wanted to quickly share that I'm unable to display a lot of comments on the screen because of an API chain that Facebook has made. However, I can actually see a lot of people on our Hangout commenting. I can see over 52 comments already, and it shows over here a lot more people live that I can see on the screen. So sorry if I'm not calling out everybody's names, because on the interface that data is not feeding through, but I can see that a lot of people are actually attending this interview. I can actually see your comments on the screen, but sorry that I won't be able to actually call out all of your names and everything, because that I'm not seeing the feed coming in on the screen for whatever reason. However, thank you for attending this live stream, and you can give me one sec. Yeah, you can definitely connect with Chandran sir. You can see what a powerful personality he is, and his longer programs are quite premium. And I'm super happy, super glad that he has committed some of his slots for a totally consideration-free consultation. If you guys wanna just quickly figure out, hey man, if you know somebody who, even outside your family, who can get benefited, you should totally route them over. Or you can book a meeting yourself and then be on the Zoom call with whoever you want to help. Definitely do that. He is out there, he is a powerful person, as you can see. And he's very, very sure of what he's doing, because he's been doing it for a long, long time. And for a lot of people, over a period of time, he's become quite a premium person in the industry also. And I'm super happy to associate with you, Chandan sir. Super happy in your success also. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
sir. Thank you, sir. You are also instrumental in changing my life, sir, because seeing you and you are not opted for going in to the working in the sick care, that motivated me, and I should not keep it small. Actually, the community, your community, something superb to mold people to roll out businesses that cannot be slighted, and a lot of coaches and who are motivate and make people work. That is also I should certainly appreciate your work, moving towards the international level, the taking healthcare to the other countries, so that I should not I should not keep quiet on that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Awesome. Thank you for those kind words, and super happy to help. I am totally part of this mission. India is going to be the healthcare capital of the world. We are going to do whatever it takes to empower our healthcare professionals, whether they are degree holding, not degree holding. In India, the great thing is that if you are able to provide benefit and your clients or patients are seeing benefit, Even as a regular non-certified healthcare worker, government really has no problem as long as you're doing good work. People are getting benefited. Happy to be in this country where legislation is not that tight, and there is no literally like there's no pharma mafia or anything like that like you have in some other countries. So yes, using this as a platform, I truly encourage all people who are in the health industry, even dietitians, gym trainers, supplement sellers, you have alternative healthcare. Anybody, I would highly, highly encourage, just take this opportunity and utilize the internet to take your message far and wide. Really help a lot of people who can be helped and who are currently facing suffering, not getting the answers, and on top of that, spending a lot of money and wasting it down the drain, and then getting pharmaceutical toxicity in their bodies. So yes, absolutely agree with you, Chandran sir. Hey,
Thank you.
thank
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
thank you so much. And real quick before we leave, just grab those free slots. Startupfrat.club/Chandran. He's been very, very kind to offer us those slots. With that, I thank you, Chandran sir,
Yes,
for
sir.
sparing your time today and for allotting some time later this weekend also. Super privileged to be working with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.